Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Just Create SMP with me, Thrillesh. On the last episode, we made this unnecessarily large farm. It's huge. It's way too big. And in between episodes, I broke the server. Yeah, it turns out if you plant trees way too close to one another and they all try to get chopped down all at the same time, the server just can't handle that when a ton of people are online. It wasn't an issue when it was just me on, but when Foxy was AFK and Beardstone was working on stuff and I ran the machine and all of these trees were all connected, it broke the whole server. And as you can see, we still have a bunch of trees that are still connected that I need to clean up. And really the biggest culprit are these, look at these clumps of mangrove that just, yeah, look at another one just grew here. That's so much data. It's so much. These and the cherry trees were the worst culprits. Oh my gosh, it's insane. But I'm the only one online right now, so I feel comfortable running the machine at this point, but we'll wait and see. Now, y'all have given me a ton of fantastic suggestions on how I could optimize this machine and how I could make things way better for this farm, and I gotta be honest, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of them. Oh, and thanks for letting me know about slime balls on linear chassis. But yeah, really the reason that I'm not gonna do it is because I wanna move on to the next project. This project is ready. It is filling up the shop, and the next project is going to be at, at our starter base, or excuse me, at our main base, which once again is off in this direction. It's this entire archipelago. Thanks for letting me know how to pronounce that. And if I just use a couple of rockets to fly up here, we are going to be setting up shop on these little islands. And I think this is going to be like our main port here, our main little area that we're going to be hanging out on. And then the other islands, we're going to have some other things. But I think I want to start here and branch out in other directions. Please excuse my buzzy computer if you can hear it on the recording. It's my PC's struggling a little bit. I need an upgrade. But anyways, I'm gonna free cam up and I just want to show you guys what we're working with here. Now we've got this entire section over here. This is the end of the island on this section. We've got this gigantic section right here, and then this section where we have the tree farm over there as well. And what I want to do is I want to make kind of like a solarpunk city. We're going to go skyscrapers. We're going to go tall, right? So I think I'm going to have like one skyscraper just right in the center. That might be our storage, and then another one off to the side, and that one's going to be like a cobblestone farm that's eventually going to be iron farm and all that sort of stuff, or it might just have cobblestone in it. I'm not really entirely sure just yet. And then we'll have another farm that does like andesite age stuff, and another skyscraper that does other things. Yeah, it's just gonna have a whole ton of skyscraper-y stuff here. I hope I can get through the whole thing. I don't really normally build big, so this is a big project for me, literally and figuratively. I love coming to a new place in Minecraft and you have all of the animals that are still there. They haven't like wandered off or died somehow. It always fills my heart. But I did also want to give a thank you to everybody who watched the last video and left comments. Thank you so much. It's been a little difficult for me to respond to a whole bunch of comments lately, just because I've been alone with the kids for the week. I had to take the week off because we didn't have daycare lined up, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to everybody, but I am reading them all. So thank you for the words of encouragement as well as the pointers. And y'all were actually pretty happy with the hour-long episode. I probably won't do that on every episode, but we'll try and make the episodes just a little bit longer if I have the content for it. But what I think I'm going to do right now is just separate some of these trees here, these cherry trees specifically, because they're the worst culprits. Oh my gosh. And then I am going to go ahead and run this farm. We'll get a few more logs, and then I want to go check on our profits, see if we've made any moolah over in the shopping district. And here we go. Hopefully we don't crash the server. And while the farm's running, let's check out what Beardstone has to say about me crashing the server. Uh-oh. It stopped again.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but ever since that one was built, mine's been just problems.
So it sounds like a combination between you two. Let's see.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to duke it out and see who gets to keep theirs.
I'm surprised it's still letting us talk, considering the server's. So actually, wait, has the server stopped, or is it just your tree farm that's stopped?
Well, you're not moving.
No. Oh, I have moved. You're still staring into oblivion, right?
Yep.
Well, voice chat still works, but the rest of the server's dead. I'll see you in a sec.
Yep.
Hey, Throw.
Hey,
look, we're back here, and all your trees are back as well.
Yeah. See, it's cool because it just doesn't cut any of them down. It continues to roll itself back.
But I think I know what the issue is. So a few weeks back, I grew lots and lots of mangrove trees, many mangrove trees.
And yeah, it's broken again. Huh. Hey, if you do me a favor.
Yeah.
If you log in and you are able to move around and things seem like they're able to be like broken, like you can break mangrove roots and stuff, just go pick up that contraption.
Bad things, Throwlash. Bad things happen.
So what's really fun is I built this before I went on vacation over the weekend, and I ran it like, I don't know, a dozen times, and it was totally fine. So interesting.
It's probably yeah, it's probably just because there were like more that were attached this time when you actually ran the drill through it.
Yeah, it could be. I'm still gonna blame Foxy.
I mean, it's
an easy thing to do.
I mean, you can see how he spread all these trees out.
No. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
that's
the
how
cherries,
it should look.
the cherries specifically, like
I've just had to blur that again.
Oh yeah, fair. Yep. Yeah, let's stay this way.
Yeah.
The cherries specifically were all grown. Every single one of them was attached, and it was totally fine. So, I also only play when I'm online. It's another thing, so that might be.
Yeah. Maybe it just hit too much, but yeah. Anyway, so I would say just spread them out, and you shouldn't have that problem. We shouldn't have that problem. I should say.
Well, hey, thanks for getting the runaway machine.
Well, I mean, I just came over to say hi initially. I didn't expect to, end up having to bug fix things, but it's all good. It's all lovely to see you either way, Throwlash.
Yeah, you as well. Hey, do you want a little payment for your service?
No,
sure?
Don't be silly.
All right.
No, don't be silly. I'm looking forward to spending money in your ridiculously cheap wood shop.
I changed the prices recently, so
you have upped the prices a bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I mean, we've got so many diamonds. We've got to. I'm in a hole. Yeah, we've got so many diamonds. You've got to raise the prices, get the economy going, and all that jazz. But
sure.
I'm looking forward to finally being able to buy wood instead of having to chop it myself and crash the server. So yeah.
Well, that comes with the wood price. Is the problem. So.
Yeah. I see. Oh, side note.
Yeah.
I'm making a game.
Ooh. Okay.
At the moment. It'll probably be ready in a week or two.
Okay.
And when it is, I'm gonna hold an event. We're gonna try and get everyone together. We're gonna have a grand opening. We're gonna have a little competition. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right.
Hopefully, maybe, potentially. But something else I did actually want to talk to you about was trains. Throwlash trains.
Oh my gosh!
Are you bringing the train line over here?
Yeah. So my plan was, I'm gonna pop it on the map real quick, just because that's how my brain works. My plan for a train was to kind of bring it across the ocean, sort of, and then tie in almost where Eggs's little game is, just through that mountain there.
Oh, you're literally doing a diagonal right across the ocean?
Yeah, more or less. Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to attach onto the end of my line. That's why I just sort of let it peter out.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, I can, but No, I think I want to go over the ocean just because I have ideas for...
No.
Yeah.
Go for it, like massive diagonal ocean bridge or underwater tunnel or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, either way, I'll look forward to the extra line. I'm probably still going to loop mine around the back and connect into yours somewhere, though, just because otherwise it's a dead-end line and trains can't turn around.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to come up with a design for pillars and stuff that are easily blastable into the world, so whenever you get to that, just let me know and I can blast some in.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Nice. Well, it's been lovely to see you, Throw. It's lovely to see you over at your proper base as well.
Yeah, right. Finally here.
More neighbors.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. Thanks again for the help, Beardy.
No worries. Have fun. Don't crash the server again, Throwlash.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. See ya.
Toodles.
Whoops.
Oh my jeez, Throwlash. Where in the world did you come from?
This is not a hole. This is a cavern.
It's a hole.
I guess a cavern's technically just a large hole.
Yeah. It's just a big hole. I needed someone to put my ice farm. So no, I'm joking. The ice farm's a small part of it. I said I was building something, didn't I?
I think what I saw was just I'm in a hole. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I am definitely in a hole. But well, I'm making a game, so I needed some space for the game, so I thought I'll put it in here.
Yeah, fair enough.
All this space, and there's going to be barely any redstone/power. Just a lot of space.
I mean, I don't hate it. I got to be honest. This is insane, dude. You and Eggs, the hole builders. hole diggers. The hole. You know what? I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Anyways.
Well, I didn't want to have to make a building this size, so I thought, yep, I'll just stick it in a mountain.
I feel that, actually. The dwarf inside you is coming out right now. A quick, super quick question. When are you gonna be like not on but able to help me in case I break something again? Because I changed up the tree farm, and I just want to chop all the trees down because I separated them into chunks.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to break while you're trying to do stuff. It's really.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's only me and you on, so it's fine. It's Foxy I was concerned about because he's on a bit of a time crunch. But I'm fine. Just run it. If the server crashes, then the server crashes. Like.
Okay, cool.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
What I'm concerned about is it rolls back every time it crashes. I just don't want you to lose stuff. That's all.
Ah, that's all right. I'm literally just trapping golems in cages and making them spin in circles.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, cool. I'm sure they love it too. They look like they're having fun.
They do. They make lots of snowballs. It did one full revolution and filled up my little vault on here. So
Oh my
I'd like to add more vaults. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Cool, man.
Look, I need a lot of ice. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go run that, and hopefully I don't crash you out of the server.
That sounds fantastic. Speaking of which, I've got some footage from earlier, from before I started this episode. So I'm going to quickly roll that now, and then people will know why you're over here even asking this.
Yeah. Throw did it bad. Throw did it bad.
Yeah. My timeline's all mixed up on this video.
Same. I haven't even started the intro for this one yet, and I'm talking to you. So yeah.
That's the spirit. Cool. Right. Well, I would say let me know how it goes, but I guess I'll know. I'll either see you on a crash server in a moment, or Joy, and we can carry on.
So how do I get out? Or is that the fun? Is that the game?
Get in the hole. No rockets. Get out. No, as long as you've got rockets.
Yeah.
If you go off in that direction up to the top left corner, there is like a doorway. There's a platform up there, and then there's a doorway.
Oh, okay. I
You
think
should
I see a little
daylight up
daylight.
there.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, and ignore the fact that Eggs' redstone's missing a big chunk of it. It's there was an accident.
I never even saw anything. So yeah.
Okay.
Roll
cool.
the incident footage.
No.
Well, the farm's back. I didn't crash, so let's go check profits. All right, let's load up Lagville and see how bad it is today. Oh my gosh, the frames. The frames are gone. What do we got? Oh, we got some new stuff. Oh, no, wait, we've seen that. Never mind. All right, profits. We got any profits? What's going on, Dalian? How you doing, buddy? We've got nothing. Thanks, man. And up here, we've got Piggy McPiggertons, and we've got, 10 diamonds. There we go. 10 diamonds is 10 diamonds. I'll take it. Oh, and I'm selling roots for Chosen. Yeah, I forgot to mention. And I've heard tell, aha, there it is. Look at this mini golf. Look at how friggin' cool this is. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at these gigantic robots. This is so awesome. They're so cool, man. Oh, Beardy is the friggin' best. Mini golf coming soon. I don't want to head in there. I don't want to give away too much because I don't know when Beardy's episode is coming out, but oh my gosh, those are incredible. Oh, and I forgot about the newspaper. All right, here you go, young newspaper selling lad. All right, what do we got here? Bam! Dead bodies appearing all over the JC SMP. Who did it? Chosen to light just how well are the animals treated there? What has Eggs98 been doing? That's a great question. Sodriano's fun fact of the day. A horse normally has more than 1 horsepower. That's very true. That is very true. And don't forget, folks, if you want to put your stuff into the Cog and Quill, you can do so using this QR code right here. You can go ahead and put your own stories in, right? Comics, all that sort of stuff. Take a look. Whew. All right, let's get the heck out of there. Jeepers. Oh my gosh, all the frames. So I want to pop up into the air again and just show you what's going on. So what I think I want to do is I want to have this place leveled a little bit. I don't want it to just be one giant flat plane, kind of like where Beardy does. Although I do think that works for the style that he's working in, I don't think that works very well for Solarpunk. Because one of the great things about Solarpunk is you actually like use the land and you work with the land and you kind of make like your own little paths as you're moving along. So I feel like the cities would do that as well, where people aren't just going to flatten a whole area. They're going to be like, yeah, there was a hill here, so we built a thing on a hill, and then we go down a little bit, and there's something over here. But yeah, so what I want to do is I want to flatten just a little bit this hill, and I want to put some flat terrain in here, right? And then what I want to do is I want to build a big old tower here in the center-ish of it, and I feel like I want that to be our cobblestone farm. And here's the problem with the cobblestone farm, okay? As the sun goes down behind us and the sheepies come over. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that sheep was definitely looking at me. And it is again! Oh my gosh, I'm the best at this game. Here's the problem with cobblestone farms. They take a lot of power. Drills take a lot of power. It's not great. Why is that not great? Well, we're doing Solarpunk, so I'm not gonna make a steam engine because they're dirty energy. I'm not burning no lava or coal or nothing to make To make energy, we're using wind, folks. And we'll watch the sun rise now while I tell you wind is going to be the theme of today. We are going to have some big old windmills that we're going to be making, and I don't mean the double windmills that we made at spawn. That's right, bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Stronger, better, faster, stronger, better, faster, whatever. However the heck it goes. Harder, harder, better, faster, stronger. That's the one. Golly, the ADHD's on point today. Anyways, we need to make some... Ooh, we need to make some windmills, and they are going to be sitting up in the sky, actually. Now, if you have ever looked up Solarpunk, you know what windmills I'm talking about. You know the windmills, right? The ones, the gigantic balloon windmills that are in the air. Yeah, we're going to be making those today, ladies and gents. And if I play my cards correctly, they're going to get us a whopping 160,000 stress units. Again, if I play, I don't know if I'm going to do that many. I got to be honest. But anyways, first, we must drill. Well, the drilling was a success. I'm just cleaning up a couple of little bits here that I didn't think I needed to pop the drill down for this guy. That little guy, I wouldn't worry about that little guy. Anyways, folks, I have news. I have good news and I have other probably not so great news. I bit off more than I could chew. That last clip was 11 days ago. I had to take a week off just because we didn't have care for our kids, so yeah, I had to be with our kids for a week, and then I spent the next week designing the giant windmill, and it went. But before we get into the bad news, here's the good news. Look at all this. This is so cool. I always love just a giant empty dirt plot that has a little bit of grass and then it just starts going. Like, it's so much fun to watch it just start to grow. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Anyways, I'm procrastinating. Here we go. Well, I started designing that gigantic windmill, and then I started designing some potential iron farms as well. And then I started designing some other things, and I got a little carried away. Now, to explain what I mean, I need to take you to my creative test world, and there's not a lot in here. I haven't really had a lot of time to start designing stuff, but let me see hang on. Here are some cobblestone farms that I was considering. I was considering one of the old ones where it just breaks all the cobblestone and then pushes this forward, grabs it, and puts it in here, and this is fast, but when that wall of cobblestone forms, oh my gosh, does the lag happen. So I have one of the more traditional ones here, and we have, what is this, 18 drills, and they're going at max speed, and it uses 18,432 stress units. Now, my giant dual windmill design here, it gives off 16,000 stress units, so I would have to slow this down in order to be able to use it properly, right? With just one of those windmill designs. And then I built this monstrosity, and this monstrosity here has 32 drills on it. There's probably better ways to design this, but I kind of like this one, and it's going at max speed, and essentially what I'm concerned that the cobblestone is getting caught in these chutes. As you can see, it never doesn't have cobblestone in it, so I'm sure there's a backup. If I reduce the speed, that would probably help. But it's relatively quick. It's been running for a while, and we've got 92,000 cobblestone, and for a while, I mean like probably over an hour. Now, our problem comes in because this guy here uses 2 of these. It uses 4 max size windmills, and that is just one of them. Oh my gosh, it's an insane amount of stress units. And once again, I could slow it down. Obviously, if I slowed it down, that would help immensely, but I don't know, I think I kind of like the beauty of it uses, 2 of the max size windmills, and we get probably way too much efficiency out of it. Now, for those of you that are good with math, I could just cut this down to 128. It could go half the speed. And what that means is it would only use 2 max size windmills instead of 4, right? One of my giant windmill designs instead of 2 of them. And most likely that's what I'll end up doing. The problem is, I want at least 4 of these units. And while having 4 of my dual windmills isn't a horrible thing, that's really not a lot of materials, and it's really not a lot of stress, I don't think, on FPS of the server. Those 4 dual windmills are just to run my cobblestone machines, nothing else. No processing, no any of that sort of stuff. And it's only to run 4 of these units, which honestly isn't a lot of cobblestone. So I decided to make this, and it's too big. It's too big. It's way too big for what I need. It's just monstrously large. It leaves a massive massive dark spot on the here. Turn our brightness down so you can see exactly what this is doing. Look at this. This is just, it would be a nightmare to light up. It would look terrible. And honestly, it's only 6 windmills. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're only going to be able to run 3 of the machines. I would need 2 of these to run my cobblestone farm. And I'm really upset. I'm really discouraged. And the reason is this took me a week to design. All these angles, all these weird angles. I was just having a huge rough time. And then one day I was just sitting in a Discord chat with Stam, and he was like, "Why are you not designing things with Axiom?" Which is why I can now grab things from this far away. Yeah, so Stam gave me a little tutorial on how Axiom works. So I'm feeling better. But this is still too big. Not only is it too big just for the sake of, oh my gosh, it's obnoxiously large, but also I'm not a full-time YouTuber, okay? I do this part-time. It's just, I have a full-time job. This is my part-time thing that I enjoy doing. Oh, my hair almost looks like mangrove root. Or mangrove logs, excuse me. Anyways, why is that a problem? Well, the reason that's a problem is because to gather just the wool for this would take so long. It would take an unbelievable amount of time. I don't even know how many wool blocks are in this. Yeah, I selected most of just the wool, and there are over 10,000 wool blocks in this. Absolutely not. But here's the issue. I really want one of these things in the air. It's very solar punk. I just need to cut it at least in half. And I feel really terrible because this was such a, it's such an imposing, massive thing. I think it would be super fun to have somewhere. Anyways, so what I need to realize and what I need to do is each one of these arms is 64 sail blocks. And the reason it's 64 sail blocks is because you need 2 stacks of sail blocks per 1 windmill bearing to have a max-sized windmill. And these stretch this distance. That's why this thing is this big, is because I originally put these windmill fans in here. So my thought process is I need to remake this thing and remake this thing and make it like half the size or less. But here's the good news. If I can get 4 max-size windmills in one of these, make it half the amount of size, and then half the speed for these here, so they're the drills are running at 512, I can use one of these with 4 windmills in it to power 2 of these, which honestly isn't that bad. Now, I'm not gonna just have this thing not exist anywhere, okay? If folks are interested, I will finish the fins on these things. I gotta get a fin on this side and a fin on the other side. I'm not gonna do any more texturing or anything else with it, and I am going to release a schematic of it if Create will allow me to create a schematic of it for my patrons and YouTube members. So folks, if you want to head over to patreon.com/throwlash, or you want to hit that join membership down on YouTube, I will let folks know when this thing is ready. You can go ahead and download it and use it in your worlds. But it's going to take a long time because these fins are massive. Anyways, as a patron and a YouTube member, in my Discord, you can access a whole bunch of schematics as well, like the tea shop and all that sort of stuff. You can go ahead there, join on Patreon, or become a YouTube member, and you can grab all of my schematics that I have. And I just went ahead and did it. There's the big one, and here's the little ones. It's about half the size, half-ish the size. And yeah, it's got 4 full-size windmills in it. Absolutely fantastic. We got lights inside of it. I don't think anything can spawn on this thing whatsoever. And a huge thank you to Axiom for doing the gradient for me, because that would have taken so long. Axiom is an incredible mod, folks. There are so many tutorials out there. This is so dope. But anyways, I'm not done with this one yet with the fins and all that sort of stuff. I'm just not done with it. But this one here, I have a schematic for, and I will be throwing this on to my Discord for any patron and YouTube members, as well as Twitch subscribers, twitch.tv/throwlash_. So if you want to go ahead and grab a schematic of this, it should be up on my Discord already. But we gotta put it in the world now. Oh my gosh. And before we get into the world, I just want to see what it would take to do this as far as materials are concerned. So let's make a material checklist. And yeah, we got a lot of slices. I knew that. Not as much calcite as I thought. That's actually fantastic. 16 stacks of diorite, 15 stacks of limestone. That's not bad. It's not terrible. The wool is really what I'm worried about. Let's see where we got wool. 3 stacks of mangrove, nice. Oh, it's less than a shulker of wool. Honestly, that's not that bad. I'm pretty sure I might be able to blast 2 of these just with wool. All the other materials probably not so much, but we might already, we might already have enough wool for this, to be honest. But before we get to blast this into the world, I do need to show you guys something. Throw made an oopsie. Yes, that's right. I did an oopsie. You can see that I have a little fire resistance going on right now because I decided to do a stream. And in that stream, I really wanted a jetpack. I just needed to go down to the bottom of the nether and just mine a whole bunch of netherrack and get a jetpack. And it didn't go well. And if you want to watch the VOD for that stream, you can watch it on my second channel. Link should be in the description. How many oopsies can one Throwlash do in one video? Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know why I came all the way over here. I don't really have any storage over here, but that's okay. So what I decided to do instead is at the end of the video, at the end of the stream, excuse me, because I lost my drill, we decided to go diamond mining instead. And, you know, here's our little contraption. This is drill 3.0. I should probably name it drill 3.0 because the first one I threw in lava. I threw it in lava. I think I have the footage. Go ahead and roll the footage. And pick up, go away quick. Okay. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Welp. Welp. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'll email you one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, at least I have the, like, 4 pieces of ancient debris that I dug up manually. Right? Oh, that hurts so bad. Well, I don't know if it was easy to tell from that footage, but I ran into a lava lake. I went to pick up the drill, and when I picked it up with the wrench, because my pockets were full, what Create decides to do when you pick up a drill, when any contraption, when your pockets are full, is it just throws it onto the ground. Just bloop, right out. Boop, there you go. And because it was in a lava lake, it just went straight into the lava and bye-bye drill. And I had enough ancient debris for a jetpack too. Ah! I hate the nether. I hate it. Oh, thank goodness our fire resistance is wearing off. I don't have to worry about these particles. But I went ahead and I brought this thing down to the bottom of the world at the end of stream. I don't know, for like 5 minutes or something like that when I had time. And we've got ourselves a decent selection of diamonds and a couple other things, which is great because I was running a little bit low on diamonds, as it were. Now, it looks like the whole thing is full. I literally pulled it just in time. Like, we have one more row and the entire thing would have been full. And then it would have just started spewing stuff onto the ground into all that lava that we ran into when we were mining for diamonds as well. But I did manage to get 32 deep slate ore, and then we got some zinc because we're going to need a lot of zinc. But for right now, I'm going to put this thing in pockets just because it's chewing through all of our coal. And we need to get supplies to build our gigantic windmill in the sky. Now, any normal YouTuber would start with their storage, and I am not a normal YouTuber, so here's what we've got. We just got a whole bunch of chests, and I am going to grab a whole bunch of shulker boxes, and I am going to just grab as many materials, as many materials as I possibly can, so we can get started on this project. I want my windmill, darn it. I want my windmill. I'm also going the wrong way. Well, first I'm gonna have to clear on some of my inventory, gather up way too much wool, as well as a couple other things. Check on profits again. Oh, maybe up here. Oh. Well, pinch a couple of frog lights. Realize I forgot my schematic table. Plop down this. Realize my schematic was in the wrong folder. Click this check button and wait 30 years for this to finish. Almost there. Almost there. And now I'm 90 years old. Perfect. Look at that. Look how big this boy is. Look how big this boy is. So big. And now for the first time, I wonder, where do I put it? I put like some sort of offshore-esque wind farm. So I wonder if it's gonna be too far away if I put it somewhere over here. Maybe right above this area right here. And then that way we can get more of our dual windmills out in the ocean. I think those should be close enough. I mean, somewhere kind of like there. Maybe I do move it over just a little bit, have it almost over this area. So that way, while this place is loaded, you stood should still be able to see. Wow, words are hard. And here's where I would love, I can't put that in the offhand, huh? Here's where I would love to have that jetpack. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a nightmare to move. Let's just get it moved over a smidge and see where it would be. It would be about here. All right, so we got a little bit more we gotta move. Move it that way a bit. Let's keep going. And this is pretty much where I want it now. Yeah. So if we head down here, yeah, we still should be able to see it in the sky. I just hope it's not too high. And don't worry, I have a way of how to get the power down as well. And I just want to fly up and make sure that we're not at like build height and it's actually going to place the blocks. Okay, we're good. That means I could go higher. I could go higher. So, yeah, it is under 320. That is totally fine. Now, if I go down here, I wonder if it's actually going to be visible. Just barely. It's starting to get into the fog there. That's so cool. Yeah, it's about 317, so that's totally fine. It was in max build height. I think that's great. So there's one other thing that I want to do, and that is actually turn the clouds on, because I want to see what it looks like. Oh, just above the clouds. That's so cool. Why is that so cool? Oh, that's so dope. Now what that means is I'm gonna need like over 320 shafts just to bring the power down. All right, maybe it should come down a little bit. Let's set it there. Let's set it right there. I think that's gonna be high enough, totally fine. And we'll build like a little power station somewhere out over here, you know, for our offshore windmill farm as well as our in the sky windmill farm. That's good for right now. Final answer, I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to throw this into this cannon, and I'm going to get ourselves a material checklist. And before I check that checklist, I'm just going to start dumping stuff in here. I'll go ahead and craft up some of the things that I do know that I need. And there we go. Everything's good besides the jack-o'-lantern, but I don't remember there being a jack-o'-lantern in the thing, so I don't know if that's there. But boy, oh boy, am I ready to hit start on it. Okay, all right, let's just make sure everything's good. We've got replace solid with any. Let's make sure we skip missing blocks, and we're ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You know, that cloud's really screwing up my big reveal moment. But it's done! It's done. Oh my gosh, look at this! Look at this thing! It's obnoxiously huge. Oh, this thing is awesome! Came out so perfect too with that cutoff back there. Ah, man, am I happy with this. Now the top fin is a little large, but I'm a-okay with that. Honestly, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. How do I get in? Me in? All right, there we go. So I should be able to, does that one go that way? Yep, that one goes that way. Does this one go this way? Uh-oh, it missed glue. Well, I don't have any on me, do I? Hopefully it was just that. Let's see, anything else? Nope, that was good. I wonder if it's on everything. Oh, it looks like it was just that one. Weird. And look at that, there it goes. Oh my gosh, this is so friggin' cool. Oh, I'm so happy with this thing. Okay, so our next step is we need to get it connected. We need to get, if I just hop down here. Ow! I'm gonna get hit by these things now too. As you can see, we have these cogs going in between these fans here. Let me eat some foods just in case I drop and die. And they go down. There's a series of gears that comes through here, or excuse me, cogs that come through here. And if I just pop in a cheaty free cam for a second, you can see there is a little gearbox underneath this thing. Now that gearbox, what I need to do is I need to connect it to the ground. And this might be a little too high up in the air, but that's okay. It's fine for like our first experiment. And look at this, I put it in the perfect spot. So all of that darkness is just right over top of the water here. So nothing's gonna spawn here except for, I don't know, a couple of drowned or something like that. I don't care. Now I'm basing this design off of a very popular piece of solarpunk art, and I will throw it up on the screen right smack now. And as you can see on these, they have like these thick cables that are holding these things in place, holding them into the ground. And I'm assuming that the cables will also transfer whatever power the windmills are creating down them. And as you can see, they're kind of like almost straight up and downish and then curved slightly, which I'm gonna try and emulate with some cogs and gearboxes and stuff. But listen, it's Minecraft, all right? You're gonna have to use your imagination. It's gonna be a little thick. Cable's gonna be a little bit thick, coming from all the way up there, coming down all the way over here. I'm gonna do my best, but before I do that, I need a jetpack. Having a jetpack is going to make this not only easier, but actually doable. So I need to go back to the nether and get a jetpack. So let me clear up my inventory. Let me repair my wings and repair a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta get some more fire resistance potions, and we'll go back and then go back in the stupid nether. I hate that place. I hate that place so much. I don't want to do it. I'm not procrastinating going to the nether. You are. Okay, I might have procrastinated going to the nether by building 3 more of these, or two more. I can count. I went to school. I can count. Yeah, I got 2 more. I got 2 more. Why? Because I wanted them. That's why. And honestly, it didn't really take that long. And I'm obsessed with them. I need more. I would think I would like to get maybe 10 in total in this area. Obviously not today. But I think in this area, I want to get about 10 in total. And that'll be some of our SU. Oh my gosh. It was the best ever. Oh, nope. It hit me. But fine, I'll put up the minecart contraption and I'll do the thing and I'll go to the stupid nether. Oh no, wait, I gotta empty this out. Never mind. Haha, I got stuff to do. Nether's not gonna see me today. It is gonna see me today. I just gotta clear this out. I don't wanna go. All right, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. You ready? Watch this. This is the first time in my life I have ever made one of these. Ever. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad this is over. I can pick this up, right? All right, good. Gosh, could you imagine? All right, how do you make one of these? I need redstone, and I need elytra, and I need echo shards. I kept some echo shards, didn't I? I did. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to do this together. Oh man, I'm so excited. All right, jetpack, here we go. Bam, look at this guy. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. How do I make the fuel for it? Jetpack fuel is coal, gunpowder, and redstone for fuel. That's expensive. That's very expensive. All right, I think I have enough to make 4 stacks of this. So, bam, here we go. Jetpack, I've got it. Just boop, I put it on, and you can't see it because I have my cosmetic armor. Boom, look at that. Jetpack, I'm the coolest ever. Now, I think this is how you use it. Yes, all right, so you crouch and jump, and then you can just up and down and all around, and it's so slow. It's so unbelievably slow. Oh my goodness gracious. I've only used 1 jetpack fuel so far, scooting around, so that's interesting. Now I just have to remember that I need to take it off every now and then. That way I don't just burn through the fuel the whole time, right? Jetpack off, and I think we'll keep the wings on. I like being able to see the wings. And that leaves us with 1 more netherite ingot, and I think I am going to use that right now. And what we're gonna do is we're going to upgrade Excalibur to a netherite sword. Look at that. Swipey, swipey, swipey. So dope. And for right now, we'll just keep that in our rockets box. It makes sense to me because, you know, it's how we fly, right? It goes with rockets. It makes sense. And speaking of hoozles, we're going to head over to Stamp Shop. I need to buy some more rockets. And we'll get all refueled there. And we'll head over here and we will grab some more beef. And while we're at it, we might as well just give Chosen more diamonds, am I saying? You know, it's all my diamonds. I'm probably not even gonna have enough for this. I am. Oh my gosh, 2. I got 2 left. I got 2. I only have 2 left. Oh, this is such a tragedy. Man, people better start buying wood. All right, I gotta get the heck out of here. I need my frames. I need to stop spending diamonds. Oh, all the frames again. Oh, it's so nice. Those are the coolest things just coming into render. They're so cool. I'm so happy with these. Well, here I am up here. I've got my little builder's jetpack. Let's go ahead and put that on. And we shift and then not sprint. We shift and then spacebar. Goodness gracious. Oh, I forgot I had my brightness all the way up. There we go. Now we know why all those mobs are down there. Whoopsies. Anyways, I am dragging all of this power all the way down here. And I have my little camera 1. For free cam. I am so tired right now, folks. I'm so sorry. And I have this like little line that I drew sort of in paint on a screen next to me, and I'm kind of just trying to follow that, and I'm having a heck of a time with it. I feel like I need to start angling quicker at this point. So I'm kind of just doing this for the angles, and we're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna see if I like it. Eventually, I just feel like we're gonna have to resort to mainly gearboxes. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I think I'll do maybe like 4 or 5 more of these. Up, and I messed up on one of them. Where is it? There it is. Jeepers. All right, we're getting pretty close to the ground now, so I think maybe we start using a bit more gearboxes, and we maybe, man, I don't even know about this. Let's try this here. We'll go 1 now. Try that a little bit. And I just realized, what am I doing this for? Save on gearboxes by just putting shafts there. Man, breaking these is so difficult. You have to time this just perfectly. Oh my gosh, this jetpack. I think that's looking pretty good so far, and we'll come in with the andesite casings, we'll chunk it up a little bit, and I've got some other ideas on how I can make it just a little bit more decorative. But I think at this point, we're getting close to the bottom, and what I want to try and do is just see how one shaft would look. I need more shafts. And then maybe down here towards the bottom, we actually do just gearboxes. Let's see what that looks like. And let's take a gander. That's a little stark, I think. Not even fun Stark, like Tony Stark. That's just I don't like the way that looks at all. Yeah, I feel like I like that way better. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks neat. I'm just gonna go ahead and get some andesite casing on most of this. I don't think I'm gonna do all of it, just because I don't know. Being up in the elements, I feel like parts and bits of it would break away. Yeah, I think I like the little bits that have broken away there. I think that looks pretty good. And then with this, I think I want to add some spruce to this as well. I'm not 100% sure if I want spruce, but we're gonna try it. Like, I feel like maybe on these sections here, they probably tried to patch up certain parts of this, right? And then along with the spruce fences, I also want to put in a couple of chains. Yeah, and adding those chains in there and those fences, look at how much that helps there up at the top. All of this right here, it takes away that linear, like weird, choppy sort of look to it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be incredible. Yeah, I might swap these out for either oak or birch. I feel like pale oak is gonna be too bright. Yeah, but I feel like that spruce just blends in way too much with the casing there. I don't know. I'll get this one in, we'll try another one, and we'll see what it looks like from there. And actually, folks, we're gonna have to finish the other two off camera. I have to finish editing this episode and get it out to you in less than 12 hours, so... And 8 of that, I'm hoping to be asleep. So, honestly, less than 4 hours. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you so much for being here and watching me finally get these stinking things in. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have like 10 of them scattered all over the place. It's gonna be awesome. Now, as always, I want to send a huge special thank you and shout out to my patron and YouTube members over at patreon.com/Throwlash, as well as, just hitting that join link down at the bottom on YouTube. Thank you so much. You guys really helped me do all this crazy shenanigans, and I appreciate it so much. Also, folks, hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that crazy nonsense as well. But yeah, this has been a fun adventure. It's been a lot of ups, it's been a lot of downs. I'm so sorry this episode was so late. But anyways, ladies and gents, thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next one. Much love. Bye.